Hojik electrostatics ki yamna maru oiba law sama yengsi ka. Sigi law si yamna maru oi Coulomb's law of electrostatics. Coulomb's law of electrostatics. Coulomb's law na haining is kaino yengsi. Si sumena charge pako point charge hai ni. Si charge am pa positive charge Q1 hai si. Another charge say Q2 hai si. Say mabani separated by some distance small r hai si. Karigama charge ani khak akoina kaitoba free space to. Free space hai di kaino vacuum ka. Karim ta laitabo. Ihang hang bapot jaga da. Charge ani khak sumai separate to thammi. Sisu positive ni sisu positive ni. Positive charge ani kaitong ni akoina lower class ta repel tong ni hai. Charge amana positive amana negative wari kaitong ni hai attract tong ni hai ba. Ano kaitong ni sigi charge na sigi charge si somna kan inthor ko duni ba. Somna inthor iba force na force on 2 due to 1 sumai hai se vector ni ko ma se. Ari ke mo 1 se 2 na somna kan inthor ko duni ba left side ta. Sina 1 da 2 na pirak ko force. Na high force ani se chama na force ne equal in magnitude ne ba. Ano di masal like the force of repulsion se or repulsive force akoi let us say it is F. Masigi repulsive force kyam kan ga dagi haba matam da charge ani dugi product depend away. Although it is also inversely proportional to Canada square of the distance separating the two charges habani. Masi akoi na physics sa kai kawi inverse square law kawi. Inverse square law. Dekho when gravitational force su Newton's ki kano se laws of gravitation se inverse square law follow to itna ado electrical forces ta ju koi kitawi inverse square law da depend over thengi dekho aduna di ani se combine to sala ko koi kumai ebi force is directly proportional to q1 by q2 koi sumai na thamba yai dekho that is sigi proportionality see koi mangan ge hai dar gadi komai to tare we have to multiply it with a proportionality constant akoi proportionality constant am lor siba dekho sigi 1 by 4 by epsilon naught sibo koi ni kai ka ba proportionality constant ni ba masibo koi na kai kawi force electrostatic force constant kawi electrostatic force constant kawi dekho aduna magi value se koi na 9 into 10 to the power 9 Newton meter square per coulomb square sumai ini magi units important ni ko so yari be epsilon naught na kai ko gam dam da electrical permittivity of free space ko wi electrical permittivity of free space ko wi yari ko ana asigi equation number 1 se sibu kai koge am tam da koi Coulomb's equations ko iba ana Coulomb's law na Coulomb's equations you haida di masi igadam ne ba aduga sigi force se akoi na kai koge have am tam da we call it Coulomb's force ko wi Coulomb's force ko wi so the Coulomb's force is given by 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q1 q2 by r square sumai irakani understand the we call another very important topic after the Coulomb's law is the superposition principle. superposition principle level. Sigi principle is equally important oiko electrostatics ta ani se munna khangbam daka oi akoi problem khotpa haiki haidaragadi electrostatics ki Coulomb's law ga superposition principle ga si yamna maru oiba important oiba topics ni ka. Now superposition principle no kari hagebo. What does superposition principle says ka? Akoi yeng sebo sumana charge ama lady Q no che koi reference charge ni Q no chi ge akoi beda charge ama thamme bo jana sumaina Q1 ko positive charge ama at some distance R1 si cho positive ni adu tadi sigi Q1 sina sigi Q no chi somda force ama piroidra masi F on 0 due to 1 sima irasi Why the music force charge among lower Q2? Sina maram oidana kay tawa force am pili in this direction. Sina F02 ko. Likewise, if we keep another charge Q3, it will give a force in this direction. So, reference charge is surrounded by when so many charges ko. Charge system, I'm gonna say, let it be Qn nata. Lady Kaloba. Adutadi, Sigi charge, ma'am, Sina Sigi reference charge, the period of the total force, say, the total force on the reference charge, Sigi reference charge, key notes the Panga the total force, Kanana, pick the game, the vector sum of the individual force due to this charges, neighbor. Have the F01, F02 plus F03, so on, up to F0n habni. Yeko. Aduna hayeng superposition principle defined to hai that superposition principle na karihake mtamda it states that the total force acting on a reference charge due to other charge is the vector sum of individual forces habni. Acting on that reference charge habani ko individual forces ma'am du sum do aduga manani habani ba mongonda upon piri ba force yai ko object property amani kitang haidang be aduga losalasi property amani kitang haidang bi 1 or 2 minutes hayeng properties of Coulomb's force Coulomb's force की properties खरा यू हाई तादे ओजा मरु एबा properties खरा हायर के को Coulomb's force से inverse square law follow तवी inverse square law follow तवी number 2 the like charges repel तवनै Adagi unlike charges na kito wa attract tawni si haiba point ani se dum iram bayay attract each other si senjolo ko